how do I even begin this video? How do we even begin this video? I've had some time to cool off. The game has ended about an hour ago, but I'm not even heated anymore. It's almost like we knew this could happen. It's not even a surprise anymore. It's laughable at this point, right? It's laughable, the performance. It is just, where do I begin? Literally, where do I begin? Did we deserve to win this game? No. Though, I mean, normally we play one bad half, one good half, but no, today we played one bad half and another bad half. Oh man, the funny part is that yes, we have Osasuna next in La Liga, but after Osasuna, we go back to Anfield in the Champions League, where we cannot lose another game, or we are in danger of having to go to the playoffs to even get a secure spot. Oh man, I mean, could we have won this game? 100%. And let's go over it, because oh my god, I mean, there's so much it's just so much that happened bad, so much that just went wrong in this game. Let's get into it. If you guys are new to the channel, if you guys are Madridistas, be sure to like and subscribe, guys. Again, we're just a Madridista channel, but we're not unbiased. We see football for what it is. We point out the good and the bad, regardless if it's our team or if it's the enemy team, or Barcelona or whatever. Point is, drop a like, drop a sub if you guys are new to the channel. But I'm not gonna start rambling. Let me get right into it, guys. 3-1 we lose to AC Milan. Let me just go over what happened, the events really quickly. The first goal for AC Milan, I mean, it's just one of those. I mean, it happened. Oh man, the second goal, penalty for Madrid. It's a penalty, and I really thought at this point, this is where Madrid was just gonna turn the light on and start banging them in. We had some chances. Mbappé had a chance where he hit the goalkeeper, saved it before the penalty happened. So we had some chances. It was a back and forth game. It wasn't bad at all. But yeah, I mean, right after that, man, I mean, it's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate because Morata he gets a lucky rebound, a good save from Lunin, who we're going to talk about in a little bit. Lunin had a pretty good game, but Morata gets a rebound, and obviously he's not going to miss it from there. 2-1, we go halftime. We're not playing great, and we're not playing terrible at this point. It's like a decent back and forth game. We're getting chances, but of course we're not putting them away. We have not been clinical this whole season, so that it's showing again. Mbappé again not being clinical, not putting his chances away. Vinny Jr. trying to do a Rabona, like, I understand, not even it's a rainbow flick. I understand Vinny, like, he's so confident in himself, but come on, man, you got to do those. It's not the right time, and I mean, it doesn't help. And I mean, the goal, I almost forgot to mention Tchouaméni in both goals. Man, oh man, I mean, the first one, right? Ball into the box, corner kick. It almost seems like it's Militao's fault because he gets late, but Tchouaméni is literally right there. He goes like this, or like this, I forget the way, but he just look at the ball and just lets it go through, instead of like trying to, actually trying to go in and go for it. And no, he just lets it through in the first goal. And then the second goal, Tchouaméni yet again, man. Tchouaméni yet again. It's a lazy pass. It's a lazy pass to Vinny, who has 3 players around him. It's a lazy pass. And the pass doesn't even have power. And what's worse, it's just the team's attitude from there. After losing the ball, Tchouaméni, yes, he acknowledges it. He goes all the way back. He defends. He does what he has to do. But the other team just stays still, man. Our other teams just stay still. Vinny doesn't drop back. I mean, it's not his responsibility, but at the end of the day, you were right there. You could have dropped back, sacrifice a little bit. Tchouaméni draws back. The AC Milan gets into the box. I mean, Tchouaméni gets defeated by a body feint, and then boom, ball goes, Lunin saves it, and then that's 2-1 right there, man. Second half, Fede Valverde gets out, and who else got out? Tchouaméni also got out. Fede Valverde apparently had some back problems. He was not playing great in this game, like the regular Fede Valverde, which, I mean, we need Fede Valverde to rest, right? I don't know why Ancelotti does not give this man rest, having Arda Güler in the bench, having Ceballos in the bench. In this case, if you're gonna give rest to Fede Valverde, you got players that can play that position. Tell Bellingham, I'm gonna rest Tchouaméni this game. I'm gonna rest Fede Valverde. I need you to be that box to box, which Bellingham loves to do anyway. So we rest Fede, put Bellingham there in Bellingham's spot. Oh man, who do we put? Arda Güler. I mean, there's so much things that you can do. You know, rest Mbappé one game. You know, make him know that he's not gonna be the starter all games. And I'm not saying, of course, in this game. I'm just saying in the future games, he has to make more rotations, man. Ancelotti, David Ancelotti, whichever one is doing these tactics has to change something, because it is absolutely atrocious. I mean, for us watching this game, it was torture. It really was torture, man. Man, I mean, and then, you know, we don't get the third, they get the third, we don't get the second, we do get the second, but it's offside. It's unfortunate. I mean, at the end of the day, it kind of is offside because they're both going for the ball. Technically, it's just bullshit at the end of the day, right? It could have been a goal, it could have not. It's honestly, it's unfortunate for Madrid, because that could have been the comeback. But even, I'm honestly almost happy that we didn't get the comeback, because after having a bad game, if we were to have gotten that comeback, it would have just put a bandage over the terrible performance we did, and we would have been praising Madrid. Oh, Madrid comeback, this and that, and we would have just forgotten about the shit game that we were doing the whole game. So I'm glad that we didn't do the comeback, because the world needs to see, and the Madrid has to be on the spotlight, if they weren't already, that they're playing like shit. They're playing like absolute dog shit. And I excuse my French, but holy man, holy. 3-1. They, I mean, it's a good goal at the end of the day, and then, you know, that's the game, man. That's the game. And even at the end of the game, man, it doesn't even look like we're trying to score. We're passing the ball back and forth. Like, we're just being very passive. And it was very frustrating, guys. It was a very frustrating game. I know a lot of you Madridistas, if you guys saw the game, you guys know. And drop me in the comments how you guys felt about it. I want to talk about a few things, right? Tchouaméni, we kind of talked about it already. I don't know what is going on with Tchouaméni, but maybe the pressure. I mean, there has been a lot of talk about Tchouaméni possibly exiting this summer, or Madrid wants to sell Tchouaméni to bring in another CDM. Could this be it? Possibly. It's just, man, today was just another one of those Tchouaméni performances, and a lot of times it's not his fault, but today 100% he did a few mistakes that ended up costing us. We'll just say that, right? But defensively, man, we have been just absolutely terrible. I mean, I can bet you if I grab 5 of my friends and put them in the field, we do better than what Madrid did today. And that's saying a lot, because I don't play defense, and I am not in shape to play the defense, and I probably would have still done a better job than them. So it's just, I mean, it's just amateur defending that Real Madrid was doing today. It's absolutely atrocious attitude. I mean, we see it in the goal where Tchouaméni loses the ball. The attitude is just not there, man. It's just, we started off well, I will say that. We did start off well the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then it was just a decline from there. And man, rotations, right? We need to rotate this team, man. Out of that Güler, Endrick warming up, you take out Modric and you put in Ceballos. I'm assuming he did this to retain the ball a little bit, but I mean, come on, Ancelotti, what are we doing? Ceballos is a lost cause for Madrid. He was a good player. He did a few good things for us in the past. Ceballos is not going to be here next year. Why are we still playing these players? Modric starting in this game, I get why, but at the end of the day, it didn't work. You have out of that Güler, why not risk with the 19-year-old and develop him into that player you want him to be, not sit him on the bench. Oh my God, man. And then I read some comments saying that this is all Mbappe's fault, right? And then there are some even players saying, or not players, but there's some people saying that this whole Real Madrid decline is Mbappe's fault. And let me tell you this, right? to some extent, sure, Mbappe not defending could affect us 100%, right? It definitely is not helpful at all when he doesn't pressure up top. I believe in the Clásico, he only ran like 8 kilometers, which is like nothing compared to everybody else. But we cannot say that this whole drama with Real Madrid and performances is all Mbappe's fault, because it is not. There has been a lot of players today have been absolutely just atrocious. You can't say that that's Mbappe's fault. Mbappe at the end of the day is just trying to play in a position that he doesn't know how to play. He tries to play it. He gets a few chances here and there, but that's not his position. I'd rather him play on the right wing any day than, I got hiccups for some reasons, guys, sorry. I'd rather play him on the right wing than as a striker. And I don't know why Ancelotti doesn't see this. I'd rather the formation be Vinny on the left, Rodrigo striker, Mbappe on the right, or Rodrigo on the left, Vinny up top, and just rotate these guys out throughout the game. Or you got Endrick in the bench as well. I mean, it's just, I mean, at this point, we should be the managers of Madrid with all these ideas. It's just like common sense. We see it with our eyes. I don't know why. I mean, there has to be something back behind the scenes, but Jesus, man, Jesus. And I don't know when Ancelotti is going to decide that Endrick and Arda Güler deserve to be in some of these games, or at least some minutes, man. Endrick, every time he goes into the games, there's danger that he poses, even just from his shots. It doesn't have to be that he gets space. This guy has a cracking shot. He can shoot. It might not go in. It might get a rebound, and then we get the goal. You give something different, and this guy chases the balls, what your attackers right now are not doing. This guy Endrick will fight every single ball, so why not start him? Why not take out Mbappe? Mbappe, you're not doing great, you're not playing well, get some rest. 70th minute, Endrick, go in, show me what you can do. This guy is so scared to do that, to take out his star players. And it's kind of showing, man. It's kind of showing with it almost feels like Mbappe and Vinny know that they're not going to get benched, so they're just kind of whatever, and they're, you know, I don't know. But one thing I do want to say, if we're gonna take one good thing from this performance today, it has to be Lunen's performance for Madrid today was insane. This guy, I mean, of course he got scored on 3 times. You can't praise a keeper too much that got scored 3 times, but honestly 3 times wasn't too much his fault. And the save that he makes on Rafa Leao as well from the header, insane save. I mean, it is a good Lunen performance, but unfortunately it gets a little bit outshined from the whole team performance being absolute dog poop. So I do want to praise Lunen. I don't want to forget him, but man, we have a lot to work on. I don't know what we have to do. We got a game, I believe Saturday or Sunday, but we have this game coming up over the weekend. Things have to change ASAP. We thought this was going to be the comeback game. But boy were we wrong. Boy were we wrong, man. I mean, shit. Well, that's all I got, man. I mean, I'm still trying to cool down, because man, oh man, this is just very frustrating as a Madridista. You want your team to succeed, especially in this kind of game. And the type of performance that we got today was absolute, just a straight 3 out of 10, and I'm being generous. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Drop a like, drop a sub, drop a comment, and I will catch you guys in the next one. I appreciate you guys for sticking out to the end. Peace out.